Hello, welcome back to Point Blank. Coming to the last segment, actually we would like to know how can we profit from blogging, and I think Ming is a very good person that we can consult right now.
Yeah, okay, before we speak about it, actually, I think blogging is a great career because you can just wake up in your boxers and you can just blog and pull in, sarong for some, and pull in like vast amounts of money.
I think the first thing that I should do now is to moderate expectations.
Okay.
Because not everybody can get up in their boxes, start blogging, and then make money and like quit their day jobs, because then the whole population will be doing that.
Can you tell us some of the top earners?
Basically, it's very clear. In Singapore, it's Xia Xue, and in Malaysia, it's Kenny Xia. Like both these people now, they can really they I can't tell you exactly how much they earn. That will be going against their privacy. But like they do make enough money for a regular person's income, on a yearly basis.
Okay. Are there complaints about their blogs? In cases where Kenny Xia, for example, writes advertorial for certain products, is it kind of like cheapening his blog?
No, not at all. I think the first thing is that Nuffnang ensures that if it's an advertorial, then it's very clearly stated that it is an advertorial. We never try to hide it. We never try to go like well, this is I love this product, but it's actually paid for, because they'll backfire on the advertiser and backfire on the blogger as well, and that's not something that we want. So in fact, right, like some bloggers, like for example Xia Xue, I believe she has a section specifically for advertorials. After people emailed her readers actually emailed her and asked her for a section for that. So like they find what she's talking about interesting. Like she always introduces new products and things like that. So they find it interesting and they want to have a look.
Okay, Ravi, what are your thoughts on advertising on blogs?
I really have got no thoughts.
Would you go for full-time blogging?
My thought is that, like I said, when we went for break, that do advertising sometimes compromise or cheapen the contents of the blogger? Yeah. That's my thought.
Would you consider going full-time in blogging if it gets you the kind of money that Xia Xue or Kenny Xia are earning?
Not really, because it's not who I am as a person. I am not only a thinker, but I'm also a doer, and I write a blog about what I do as well as what I think and feel. So I don't think that I would ever be a full-time blogger, but who knows?
The invitation is open. Okay, but Sabrina, she was a full-time blogger, and then how does it compare? As in like
you were like a full-time blogger, but now you have like got
a day job.
Okay, and why?
Okay, because I like to write. That's why I decided to go for a writing job.
Okay,
but when I was like doing full-time blogging, the problem is that not enough hits. So I run advertisements, and because most of my advertisers are actually from overseas, so the transaction period is actually much longer. And at that period of time, I wasn't Nuffnang, fully on Nuffnang. So I didn't get that kind of income that I was looking for. It was still sustainable, but it's not like Kenny or whoever that earns like. Kind of amount.
According to the Technorati, they track like only like 99% have less than one hit a day. 99% of blogs. So it's very sad and very scary.
I think it's skewed on their end because they're tracking all the blogs in the world. Like for Nuffnang, for example, like we track active blogs. Like I mean, if you're not an active blogger, why would you join us? So, but having said that, right, I would say that about 80% of blogs, right, or maybe even 75% of blogs probably have like below 40, 50 unique visitors a day. So, it's smaller. So, I mean, if you're that kind of size, then I guess you can't really expect to make a living out of it. Just take it as pocket money. Listen, you're putting on something on the side, you're not doing anything about it, right? So, and it's most bloggers don't blog like, Ravi, right? Sorry, does. They don't they blog about personal, their personal experiences in life. So they're not really blogging about what they think. They're blogging about like what I bought today, and that's very, that's very dichotomous from advertising.
Yeah, I know. Blogging for me is not easy. I have to think for like 3 hours before I put my thoughts on the blog. So it's not something that's easy at all.
Okay, Rocky, will you be a full-time blogger?
I think he's considering.
I think so. I've been quite silly for the last.
So you've gotten all these hits and no income.
2.5 years. I've been sued over my blogging. You know, I think actually I've been toying with this idea of launching what I call a portal. It's basically another blog. You know, where my current blog, Rocky's Brew, will just occupy a corner in that blog. That blog, Rocky's Brew, will not have any advertisements, but this portal will. I have a problem because I'm a serious social political blogger, and I've been given my business journalism background. I blog a lot about companies. You know, and these are the companies that
will probably pay.
Yes, you know, and these GLCs, corporations which are getting hit in my blog.
Yeah.
And it will put me in a fix to directly say yes or no to them when they want to advertise.
For political blogs, this is especially true in Malaysia. I think we very carefully choose the advertisers. So it's almost like a one-on-one service whereby everything is screened, and we talk to the advertisers. Are they comfortable with it? We talk to the blogger. Are they comfortable with it? Only then do we match them. For political blogs, that's the case.
But blogging is definitely a very good marketing tool, because Wayne Jacobson, a friend of mine who's a publisher of Windblown Publishers, the book that they published, The Shack, initially nobody wanted to publish it, let alone market it. So they came out with their own money to publish the book, and it was pretty much marketed from blog to blog, and it's now the #1 best-selling in the New York bestsellers list. So the blog is definitely a very important marketing tool in this present era.
Okay. So we have seen a lot of commercial potential in blogs. So, stop thinking about moonlighting. If you want to increase your income, maybe it's time to start thinking about how to make your blogs more commercially viable. And it's almost time that we have to leave you.
Go. So that's all from us. We want to thank all the guests for coming on to our show.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.